right. Who's ready for a run? Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Roadrunner Robert coming to you live from Phoenix, Arizona again. I'm back in Phoenix from Toronto. A little bit of setup. For those of you who don't know, well, one, I resided within Phoenix, Arizona, which is very hot. It's a desert. And the racing organizations that usually organize the races around here don't put on any races from late May until early September, simply because of the liability of having people run in potentially 115, 120 degree weather. So I haven't had a chance to run a race in several months. We're nearing the end of September, so I've got to start preparing for all the races that I have coming up. So my very first race is the Sunset Marathons, which is actually a half marathon. And it is actually going to take place at Tempe Town Lake, where I am actually heading right now. I love Tempe Town Lake. It was one of the very first running routes that I ever ran when I seriously started to get into running a lot more. So I'm excited to kind of revisit that. But not only that, I want to extend it a bit, see a little bit more of Tempe Town Lake. I'm looking to run for probably about an hour, hour and a half in that time frame. I'll see how far the route itself takes me, and extend it a little bit here and there as I see fit in order to ultimately get me a satisfying distance. I look forward to running this route. It'll kind of bring up some memories, and it should be very scenic as well. So I'm really looking forward to it. All right, I'll see you guys out there. All right, so we are here at Tempe Town Lake. I'm about to get started. See a pretty nice view here. All right, let's get going. Been running for about 40 minutes now, so I think once I get back there it should be around 55, maybe 57 minutes. So one thing I'm also doing as a part of this run, something that's new, which I normally don't like to do, but it's kind of by necessity, is I'm trying out a new bottle system, handheld running bottle. Basically it just latches onto your hand and you kind of just run with it like this. So I normally don't like to try new things on distance runs, but as I mentioned, it is kind of by necessity. The last time I went out for a distance run last weekend, I was probably running for about 40 minutes in an area where there aren't any water fountains, and it was incredibly hot. I felt really dehydrated. Once I got back to my car, I chugged an entire bottle of water.
And for the rest of the day, I felt like I was trying to catch up and trying to, you know, rehydrate. I thought that that would be a bad idea to repeat. So that pushed me to start looking at hydration options. And that got me onto something which I think would be really exciting to do, is try out a bunch of different types of hydration systems. There are actually a lot of them out there. So that includes like handhelds like this, camel packs, hydration vests, running belts. I don't have all that much experience with each one to know for sure like how I'm gonna like it. Again, this is the first time I'm even going this far with this type of hydration system. Before, I would just bring a backpack and just put a water bottle in there. I never really liked that because I felt like the water bottle was loose and it would bounce around a lot, so I would try to avoid it. So that led me to thinking, okay, maybe I should actually find something that works for me if the intention is to do these 1 hour plus runs. And eventually I want to do like adventure trail runs around like South Mountain again, or around like Apache Trail in Apache Junction. So stay tuned for that. But I need to come up with something to sustain me over the course of those training runs. So this is the first step. This is one thing I'm going to be reviewing and just seeing how well it works out. So look forward to that. I'm going to be looking at some more gear over the next couple weeks, picking out some and trying it out, throwing in my normal rotation, and see how they feel after maybe like 2 or 3 weeks of usage. This seems fun. Let's go down here, because that's really what you need. I mean, one run isn't really going to be enough to know for sure if it's something that you like. It's kind of like getting new running shoes. You have to wear them in, you have to try them out, you have to put them through their paces, try different things with them, different situations, put yourself in different situations, and just see how well they work out. So far this has worked out okay. There's some things I like and some things I don't like, but it's a learning experience. Every runner is different. They all have different requirements and preferences. It's a matter of trying everything and seeing what works best for you. Alright, so I'm just under an hour, so I'm going to extend this just a little bit. I'm going to run across that bridge because it's actually very fun to run on, and come back, and that should do it. Alright, that's it. I just finished up my run around Tempe Town Lake. Really great run. Starting to get a little hot, but still I think I got here early enough to beat the heat, really. I ran for about 1 hour and 6 minutes, so that's still a good start. I'm looking to increase that over the next month or so. Just continue to do distance runs on Sunday, so look forward to seeing where I go next. I don't even have an idea. So looking forward to just finding something and continuing on with this, and ultimately fulfilling a dream that I have of running a marathon. So looking forward to that, and as always, thank you very much for watching. Appreciate it, and like, subscribe, all that jazz if you're interested, and I'll talk to you guys later.